Welcome to the patio. Welcome to Life from the Patio. Today, we're going to talk about a couple things I think you'll enjoy, guys. So please stick around and listen to all those. We're going to talk about how OnlyFans may also be sponsoring someone's campaign strategy. Then we're going to tell you a little bit more about the Inflation Reduction Act. Do we really think it's going to reduce inflation, guys? I don't think so.
No.
I mean, generally, or opposite what they say they're going to do. But.
Yeah, and so after that, we're going to talk a little bit about something different tonight. We're going to talk about college football. We all love college football here in the South, and we're going to talk about it tonight. But first, we got to start with the people I'm in the room with. Gary, what's going on tonight, Gary?
Nothing much. I'm just sitting here in your studio, T. It's pretty nice. I'm enjoying myself greatly.
And how might you be enjoying yourself?
Well, I have me some Blantons.
Ooh,
I got some Blantons.
Some who? Some who?
Some Blantons.
Can't have money. Can't have money.
What'd you mix it with? We know you mixed it with something.
I did.
No, you cannot mix Blantons with it. What? You mixed Blantons?
I mixed it with some
baby formula.
It's overrated.
Diet Dr. Pepper. Again.
Diet
so many flavors, guys.
23 flavors.
And they're all delicious.
All right, so I'm in the studio here with Gary, and I got DW. DW, what's going on tonight, DW?
Oh, not a lot. Simple Man, Crown and Diet Pepsi tonight.
I ain't nothing but a simple man. Call me a redneck, I reckon that I am. And then everybody's guy, I would like calling fat guy, but if you're smaller than me, you can't be the fat guy. Let's go with Fortenberry. What you got going on tonight, Fortenberry? There's what I said. Coffee. Is that coffee you drink?
It is not. It happens to be some good old Woodford and water.
Woodford and water. That happens to be I'm actually in between you and Gary. I'm drinking a little
That's
Woodford
a good spot to be.
Yeah.
And Diet Dr. Pepper.
We got an in-studio guest.
We have an in-studio guest tonight. That would be Kyle. Kyle with the Carvana shirt on. Kyle, what are you drinking on tonight, Kyle?
I am drinking on some Bullet and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Wait a minute. When I poured my drink, I didn't see any Bullet. Did you guys see any Bullet in there?
He's holding out.
I did not.
He had a boot flask.
A boot flask.
Are you sure you weren't sipping on some scissor either?
Scissor. Kyle got the scissor and the Bullet. He's sipping on the scissor.
I didn't see the scissor either.
He is a West Memphian.
West Memphian.
Well, but is he really?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He worked at Blockbuster.
I think his address is
Next week, I'm going to be on that lean.
a
Sprite.
little bit of that gangster lean.
Sprite and that promethazine, codeine.
So as we started tonight, one thing I brought up was something about OnlyFans. So, guys, in the studio, do you even know what OnlyFans is? Who knows what OnlyFans is?
I have not a clue.
I have never heard of it. I'm not sure what it is. I will go home and get a subscription,
liars and liars. You are all liars.
Can you go to this site if you're not a fan?
What if you're not by yourself and you're not only?
What if...
Ooh.
I think you'd probably prefer to be only.
Do you have a place where I can post mine at the end of the show?
Heck yeah.
Santa Claus has an OnlyFans. If Santa Claus... we're not going to talk about penis tonight. Now, the first 3 episodes was primarily about
You
penis.
just did. That's 3 episodes in a row of penis.
The penis just slides right into our episodes. It really does.
Okay, so Gary's got a story he's going to share with us tonight. I think you'll find it interesting because it's not just about OnlyFans.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's
actually about politics.
It's about politics.
In America.
In America.
America.
How about in Taiwan? Is there politics in Taiwan too?
I'm sure there is.
What you got?
All right, so this lady down in Miami.
Miami?
Miami.
Is that near Taiwan?
Is that Miami?
I think it's Miami, Florida, but
It's
I'm
like
going
the
to go with
Will
that.
Smith song, Welcome to
Miami-Dade. I don't know what
Dade
Dade
County.
is.
That's
Dade
a
County,
county.
yeah.
It's a county. So as the primary election approaches, a candidate from Miami-Dade County Commission is raising money for a campaign using an OnlyFans account. The lady's name is Martha Bueno.
That's good.
more
I
bueno.
know that's good.
Yeah, that's for
Jamie took a
more.
Spanish.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me ask you. Is a commission, is that like a city council or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, I was just trying to wrap my mind around
It's
this.
not like for Senate or anything like that, but she's trying to get her name out there. So
Now, is this similar to the lady who's twerking for votes?
Twerking for votes.
hold
I
on,
haven't heard about
I
that.
heard about this
Y'all
either.
ain't say lady from Wisconsin? She's twerking for
Rhode
votes.
Island. Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Twerking for votes. I'll look it up.
I was
You
gonna
keep-
say, I
Google twerking for votes.
don't know if they twerk in Wisconsin.
All right, so essentially, she's running for this commission, right? Which I think the end pay for this commission is like $6,000, something like that.
She'll do
Sign
better.
me up.
She'll do better as
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yes, I think she will
So
too.
is she doing like feet pics, butthole? What are we looking at?
Well, apparently she's already got one video like been banned
Ooh.
Way.
from
From OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. I'm gonna let you go into it, but I know why I got banned.
How do you get
so.
banned from OnlyFans?
I don't know. I thought they
Gotta
were.
be booty hole.
I thought it was Wild Wild
No,
West out there.
I think he can go pretty. I think he can go booty hole. I think he can. I don't know. But guess
You know
why
what?
I got banned?
Hey, I'll jump.
You got banned. Whoa, hold on.
Can you-
Gary has been banned from OnlyFans.
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Look, I will take the grenade and I will subscribe just so for research purposes.
Yes.
Can we charge it to the group?
No.
Listen, yeah.
You'll never.
It'd be a tax write-off.
Everybody throws in $20 now.
Hold on, Mr. IRS agent with the bullets. Jamie had that idea, not T. That was Fortenberry, not T. That's Fortenberry with the F.
The IRS. Yeah, we're not getting into the IRS, right? Not for his pleasure.
Look, the governments, if they're already looking at my stuff, I didn't think get arrested anymore.
All right.
Doomed is what we are. We're doomed.
So
Like
continue
America.
on with the
Yeah, keep
with
going.
this story. She's a libertarian. She's trying to raise money.
I love
Okay.
libertarian. Go ahead.
She's going against some dude that's it's Republicans, got like 1.3 million already raised for this campaign. Dollars.
Or views.
Or OnlyFans views.
I think it's dollars.
It's probably dollars.
Pretty sure it's dollars. So she's trying to find some other ways to get some money for this OnlyFans.
That's creative. I will give her that. That is creative. You have to do what you have to do to make money and to raise funds.
Yep.
Look, if I could get an OnlyFans, by gosh, I would have an OnlyFans.
We know with that attitude, you can't, but you have to believe you can.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I believe that people want to see a fat man twerking.
You could be big greasy.
Dude.
You could grease up.
I can show you a
I got a
twerk
feeling,
tee.
though, it
We
wouldn't
can
be
sit around like eat birthday cakes and stuff. People will pay for that.
No way.
And I love birthday cake.
I love birthday cake.
That's look,
Who
it's,
doesn't?
it's a win-win. Win.
I also like just regular cake too. Little Debbie's.
Little Debbie's.
Little Debbie's are good. So continue on. So she's just trying to get her name out there, get some more campaign dollars for it. So she's using OnlyFans, but it is not too risque. She did have one video taken down from there, but it wasn't because it was too risque. Like,
Well, tell us why.
sexual
Yeah, why was it
content.
taken down?
Guns. She had a picture of
Guns?
Yeah,
Just saying.
guns.
So you can show buttholes, but you can't show guns.
Cannot show guns. Now you maybe see these guns.
First of all, those aren't
Yeah,
guns.
those would not be. They would not be taken down.
I'm
Those
showing
guns-
everybody my guns, my arms,
Put
Need
your
a-
mic to
Need a
my-
microscope.
but-
my guns.
Yeah. Those
know,
guns would not.
What's this world coming to where we can show buttholes and not guns? I mean,
That's a really good question. Jay.
I don't want to get caught on a tirade here, but that just pisses me off.
Don't. I see a soapbox coming.
Jamie, how many people have been killed by a butthole?
Monkeypox and AIDS are really
that's
wreaking
a trick
havoc.
question. That is.
But now, look, there is a whole story about Donnie's butthole summer, but we're not going there. But true, DW brings up a good point. How many people were killed by buttholes?
In the 80s and 90s, quite a few.
Yes.
But today, you can
You can live with AIDS
hold on,
today.
this lady could
Hey.
show her butthole on OnlyFans
Could.
to try to get votes.
She could, but she didn't. But she could.
But she shows guns and she gets banned. There's a problem here, guys.
Maybe she
there
had
is
a
real
gun.
problem.
Maybe she had a gun in her butthole.
Okay, I can see that.
I
being
can
an
see
issue.
that.
A little keister action.
But how is that even an issue? Only if you're taking the butthole with the gun into prison or
That's just-
somewhere it shouldn't be.
That's just not good gun safety, guys.
No, that's poor gun safety.
That's why.
I mean, everybody knows you don't point it at yourself
Or,
Or in yourself.
or in yourself.
but I'm gonna drop something on you guys. Okay, so this is the big news right now for her doing.
So
that.
hold on.
Okay.
OnlyFans has a policy that you can't show guns.
Apparently so. That's what she stated.
Well, hey,
why it got
TikTok. My daughter had a TikTok removed for my son having his shirt off.
We also had a TikTok removed for adult content when you and Jamie or you and DW were in bed together.
That's
and we
because-
really can't figure that one out.
That's
I
because
had
it was-
another TikTok removed because I had a dead duck hanging in there.
So you should not be in charge of our TikTok.
Tit.
Is
Or
what we
tit.
I
learned.
was just videoing it, guys.
So if you were to show your penis on TikTok, would it be removed?
His penis or
Actually,
the TikTok?
His
No.
penis. Oh, well, there you
but I
go.
think OnlyFans, it's okay though.
But you know,
But you
but
don't
my thing
show
about the
guns.
OnlyFans, if you're paying to watch guns, I want to watch guns.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you have OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
Look,
I
if
thought
I'm
Good
subscribing and they show guns, I'm paying to watch guns, right?
Yeah, but you know, OnlyFans is not just used for sexual content.
Said-
Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Actually, I had no idea what
I've
OnlyFans
I've
was.
heard people use it to do like instructional videos
What?
because you can get paid like immediately in OnlyFans.
Hold up. So people pay for instructional videos from OnlyFans?
I think some people do.
That's it.
Now I don't know what type of instructional videos, but whatever.
Masturbatory videos they teach.
Is that not instructional?
I mean, you know what?
So are there real life type instructional videos that people pay for to watch on OnlyFans? But I mean, obviously,
Yeah, I think there-
couldn't
yeah,
show
there is.
like gun training, which fits my background on OnlyFans.
Obviously,
right?
you
Because
can't.
Obviously, that's against the rules.
Yeah,
So how much money has this woman raised? So far?
she hasn't raised much. It's like a few $100s.
You know what? Let's laugh from the patio. Get a TikTok or a OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Let's subscribe to her.
Yeah.
I'm all about donating to libertarians.
I say we do it.
Let's 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 do it.
Yeah, so let's support the libertarians, support her cause.
Yes. All
Let's
right.
go right for
All
it.
right.
We're going right for
Go
it.
for the juggler.
Go for
Y'all ready for me to drop a bomb that with my research here?
All right, let's hear it.
She's not the first politician to do this.
Really?
Nope.
Bill Clinton. That's the same thing.
Bill Clinton. Hillary Clinton.
No.
She's
God, that'd be she'll show her cankles.
I-
Like coffee cans sitting there.
Melania Trump. I could go for that.
You know, this
AOC is a weird chick.
Oh, but
we
she's
don't have the
kinda
same
hot.
political views.
But with them googly eyes, woo-wee.
She's hot.
she is. But yeah, she wasn't the first one to do this.
Who was?
I was actually looking at an article back from May 3rd of 2022.
Ooh,
a little bit
that's
further
just-
back.
No, it's just a couple months ago.
It's a couple months ago.
Martha Washington.
But this lady from Philadelphia named Alexandra Hunt, who's a 29-year-old lady, got an OnlyFans account as well. She was running for Congress.
Really?
Yes.
It-
And the reason why she did it was because some guy on there said, well, we can't wait for you to lose, and you set up an OnlyFans account.
Okay, so look, tonight I'm going to announce I'm running for mayor of Marion, Arkansas. I'm
Do
gonna
it.
Start an OnlyFans and a twerk top. Oh, twerk top.
Twerk talk.
A twerk top.
Dang. Need to copyright that.
A twerk.
We should have
top.
twerk talk.
You know what? Let's
do it.
Get on the Google machine. Let's
All right, if you're
that.
listening now, the podcast is over. We're going to go into a new venture.
We're
We're
going
going
to do
twerk,
vision,
twerk
twerk
talk.
top. So now I have a problem, guys. I'm out of drink here.
Well, you know what? I'm thinning down pretty quick. Actually, I'm lying. I'm
So,
going to get all in one.
I think we need to take a quick break.
Yep, refill.
Quick break.
Quick break. We're going to get refills, and we will be right back after this word from our sponsor. Welcome back to Life from the Patio. We've all topped off our drinks. We've all topped off our drinks now. Gary, are you drinking something different?
No, still with Blanton's. It's delicious.
Woo! Well, I made mine strong.
Oh, what about DW? What you drinking on DW? You just made another similar drink.
I switched from Diet Pepsi to Diet Dr. Pepper.
Which do you prefer?
animal.
I prefer Diet Dr. Pepper with Crown.
Oh, I see. And then Fortenberry?
I'm still drinking Woodford and water.
Woodford and water.
You know,
Is that
I gotta-
distilled water or is it just regular tap water?
It is the tap water.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
welcome back, guys,
Watch my
to Life
figure.
from the Patio. We just finished talking about how OnlyFans is playing a major role in electing our minor role, but still, it's very creative.
It is.
When you think about someone making money, who's going to have something negative to say about someone making money unless they're your direct opponent?
Oh, I agree. I mean, that's work what you got.
So tonight we also want to talk to you about something very important. I think that this really impacts all of us in many different ways. I hear dogs barking in the background, but that's
stop.
because we in the hood and we recording in the hood.
Yeah.
And the dogs is making sure players don't try to steal our equipment so we can get this out to you guys. Okay,
It's the IRS. They're here
we
with their
need you
attack
to
dogs.
listen. We need you to like it. 5 stars. You need to like us. Get out there and like us and tell everybody about life from the patio. Oh, is that a helicopter?
It's the IRS.
Oh, it's the IRS.
Oh, we poor.
So
Poor.
something else significant occurred this week. We talked about it briefly in a previous episode, but I guess you could call it the Build Back Better, the
No.
version 2.0 of Build Back Better.
It'd be a
what
the
is it
great
referred to?
the Green Deal Light. It's really called the Inflation Relief Act of 2022.
Inflation Relief Act. Why do I not feel like my inflation has been relieved?
Well, typically because our government lies to us, so it's a fair assumption to
Your
assume.
government or my government? Where do you live, Fortenberry?
I live in Fort Antonio. It's my own private kingdom. I have a castle,
Are you
moat.
the fief of this kingdom.
We know just for those that don't know, I am a credentialed pastor. So I am
I forgot.
I'm the monk
Internet accredited.
Of fiefdom from Fortenberry.
I am a credentialed. I can marry anybody here.
Haven't you married somebody?
I'll marry 2 people.
Yeah.
I perform marriages.
Marriage normally occurs
How
between
many,
2 people.
how many exorcisms?
That's
have you
what I
performed?
I can do exorcisms, circumcisions, you name it, I can do it.
Decisions. Would you
Look.
please circumcise Gary?
All I need is a knife.
It's already happened. So. Well,
So
double
you-
circumcised.
Gary, that thing is circumcised?
Yes, it is.
Holy
That's
shit.
that's penises again. God, we can't help ourselves.
We just can't stay
All
away
right,
from
so
penis.
Okay, so
this
look-
bill, when does it actually go active?
Damn, you gonna ask me something I don't know.
No, it's the end of September.
End of
September 30th.
So so it goes active into
So
September.
it's the end of September. They expect to see
There's
results.
still a
no,
possibility.
no.
No, they
There-
expect to see results when? Let's think
There
about
you
it.
go.
2024.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What year are we in here?
What?
2024?
No, we're in 2022.
What? No, it's got to be 2023. Surely we get
So
results
we're
before
2
then.
years from seeing results. We're 2
Okay.
years from seeing any impact.
So hold on. We got to support a bill that we never read. Mm-hmm. To not see results for 2 years. Do you know where we were 2 years ago? Let's ask this question, Gary. Where were you 2 years ago? I know where I was.
I was at work.
Really, on a Friday night? Damn.
Oh, at Friday night, possibly. Yeah, no, I could have
Alright.
been, but I was at home, chilling.
No, you know where we were 2 years ago?
COVID.
Yes, we were locked down. I was probably
I
hanging out
wouldn't.
with
I was.
we weren't hanging out with anyone
I
else.
still. Went
I
to
was
work.
essential.
I was an essential
Oh, I was
employee,
essential.
and they gave me a piece of paper to drive around with, but nobody stopped me to see the piece of paper. So
Well, look. So here, let's get back to this bill. So here we are. We're looking at
All right, tell us about the
2024
bill,
before you start seeing any results.
I
Now,
need
but
results now.
before I just completely kick this bill in the balls and bash it.
How do you know it's a mail bill?
Okay, before I kick it in the
no-nos?
in the tank.
Just so much gender.
hold on, we got a bunch of tanks.
Everybody
right
has
here.
tanks. Everybody got a tank.
I
Everybody
have
got a
to
tank.
tell you, regardless what type of gender you are, you got a tank.
All right. So
Can't say taint.
why?
It just
Why?
rhymed.
What's wrong with
Okay.
tank?
Taint ain't a
So-
word. Taint ain't a word. I ain't gonna use it.
Before we get too
This
far
bill
off,
ain't
listen.
reducing no inflation neither.
Before we get too far off, so there is some good parts to the bill. I'll get that out right at the gate. It will allow Medicare to negotiate prices on medicine, on pharmaceuticals.
That's a positive. Okay?
No, it's that. Yeah,
But-
That's a
medicine's
positive.
crazy. That's a good positive.
But is it?
All positives are good.
So
I guess.
hold on. This is an inflation reduction bill.
Correct.
The one item that has not had seen a tidbit of inflation
Yeah, the
since
medical-
2017 is medication.
Yeah, the medical side hasn't inflated. Right?
Well,
So this would be reducing the cost before inflation bill.
yeah, correct. So allowing Medicare to negotiate prices that's really good. Now the drawback is if the information I've got is right, we're looking at about 24 prescriptions that are only going to be allowed in the negotiations.
I want to say one of them is insulin. Am I
Well,
incorrect?
yes, insulin's in there, but the bad part about insulin is Trump put a cap at $35.
Yeah.
$35.
Biden removed the cap just to sneak it, just to come in now and say, "Look what I did."
Hold
I
on,
mean,
let me get this correct. Let me make sure I understand correctly. So insulin was at the end of, let's go by year. So the end of 2020,
2020.
insulin cost $35.
Well, no.
Was it a dose or a vial?
No, that's not accurate, though, because Trump's plan never really went into effect.
So you can't take credit for that, Mr. Fortenberry.
It was stopped before it was allowed to go into effect. So I can't give him credit for lowering the prices because he didn't lower the prices. It was in the action.
So
it was
these
in the
poor people with diabetes.
So look,
Diabetes.
insulin is 100% one of these things that should be. I think it should be damn near free. Okay, because if you have diabetes and you do not have insulin, your body doesn't produce it, you will die.
If you're going to give away Narcan,
Yes, you should insulin. I would much rather have insulin.
I would rather save people who have a medical condition than overdoses.
Because you have a choice, right? They didn't have a choice
yeah.
to have diabetes.
Well, technically,
sometimes.
sometimes.
You got
technically in my situation, if I had diabetes, it'd be.
It'd
you had a choice, Jimmy.
They could look at me.
You are
Yes,
pre-diabetes.
they could look at me and say, you know what,
Big
that's
T
his
is
fault.
probably like on the cusp of diabetes.
Big T is post diabetes.
I'm
Diabetes.
quite offended by your statement.
So, the medical side, I do appreciate what they're trying to do. Our pharmaceuticals need to drop. It's a shame that, for those that don't know, we pay more money in the United States for R&D, research and development, than the rest of the world. They allow us to pay the bill for research and development, while the rest of the free world pays lower prices. And that's bullshit.
Well, wouldn't you do the same thing if someone else did it for you, right?
Oh, I don't blame Europe.
So-
I don't blame Canada.
So, Fortenberry, you've got a statement here.
I got a lot of statements. Go ahead.
Yeah. So tell us, what do you have to support that statement that the U.S. pays more in R&D so that other countries?
The pharmaceutical industry. It's not a secret. I mean, no, they tell you point blank. They allow the United States to pay the R&D on it.
So,
and
Gary, I want you to call one of the pharmaceutical companies on Monday
Okay.
and ask them, so why does my
Can I call?
insulin cost so much?
Okay.
We're going to do that, and we want to record it, and we want to know what they say because they probably don't have the same view as the rest of us.
No, but I was from their standpoint. If I was a pharmaceutical company, I would say it cost us a lot of money to produce this product.
Well,
But why does it cost so much? It costs so much because we in the United States require so much testing to approve it for human consumption.
not just that, we probably got a lot of diabetes.
diabetes. You gotta go cocoon.
We got a lot of
with
fat
this.
people.
No, I'd say
I can say that because I am one.
we have a huge issue with pharmaceuticals in general in the United States.
Huge.
Allowing them to.
Huge.
That is the number one. They hold more commercial airtime than any product in the country.
Do you know I recall
Google
a
that.
time when we never saw a pharmaceutical commercial?
Well, they passed that. I can't remember whose administration it was, but it was in the last.
Probably Bill Clinton.
They need to
No, it's been in the last 10 years or so.
They need to bring back Marlboro commercials.
You know, and
You know what?
I
Good
also-
healthy cigarettes.
I also
We
get
need bourbon commercials.
Yeah, we do more bourbon commercials.
All right, so y'all
But-
want to hear what I think about this whole thing?
No, go ahead because we got a lot to get into. But go ahead.
Yeah.
What you
All
got?
right, so my opinion on it is that about halfway through 2023, you're really going to see a lot of this take effect, and it's going to lower prices, and it's really going to give a good push for them to come back in and say, "Look what we did." After,
2023
Oh, that's
or
exactly what it is.
so
2024.
after we've struggled halfway through 2023,
All right.
about halfway through 2023 before the elections come in 2024.
So
you'll
you think
see.
that's
You'll see.
politicized?
Yes, it's politicized. You'll mark my word. we'll go back.
Everything. I don't
So-
blame them for this. Everything's politicized.
You'll see reductions in cost on everything. Until then, they'll be
Gasoline.
high. And then all of a sudden, they'll say, well, look what we did. We're on the right route. We reset Trump. We're going strong, the right direction. Now vote for
So
us.
what you're
That's gonna
saying
be
is
the play.
Americans
It's what I would
have-
do. It's what I would do if I was
Americans
on this side of
have
it.
terrible short-term memory. They'll forget
Yes.
how inexpensive things were just 2, 3, 4 years ago.
Yep.
And then Uncle Joe, Brandon, if you will, will then project that he's taking credit for saving money to return it to a level that's still above where it was in 2020.
I don't know that it'll be Joe Biden, but it'll be someone from that.
Well, I'll
party.
tell you what. I heard Scoff put it the best. This is the best analogy I've ever heard. They just gave us a turd sandwich. We ate 3/4 of it, and we're bragging about not eating the full thing.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, but who wants to eat a full turd sandwich?
I mean,
gas prices shoot
I don't
up.
want to take a bite of
So,
a turd sandwich. I'm just
you
gonna
know,
say
so
that.
as we're
What about a penis
as we're going through this
penises.
as we're going through this bill, we get into away from the pharmaceutical side. Then there's an additional climate side. Now, there's more to it than what I've got wrote down, but on the climate
Would you call
aspect,
this a green side to the bill?
this is the new Green Deal light.
So AOC would be dancing for this because she's
Yeah,
not.
her googly eyes be going all kinds of directions.
I'd probably
I like
watch
it.
that on OnlyFans.
So
Yeah, exactly.
here you go. $272 million of this go to Native Americans for climate adaptation.
Heck yeah,
What is that?
rain dances.
So it allows them to put solar panels in their homes.
So if we declare that we are Native American,
Well, by God, I am Native American. I was born here.
so does that mean that we can like secede from the union?
Well, I mean, I guess technically you can secede anyway.
If you no longer want to receive government support, right?
I
But
would,
do you?
I would love to not receive government support.
So who
or pay the
here? No,
government.
well, I mean, we receive very little government support.
Yeah, but I would hate to support the government.
So who here actually knows anything about the majority of Native American communities that aren't like casino attached or something like that, right?
My experience with Native Americans come from working on building casinos.
Okay, so most of those communities have money, right? They're
The
supportive.
ones, yes, the ones
Yeah.
casinos, yes.
So I mean, I work for a casino, right? So I've helped open Indian casinos, Native American casinos. Those people make huge amount of monies, and it gets split amongst the tribe.
Those
right?
people, yes.
So communities
That
that
sounds very racist.
communities that don't have things like that in Native American communities, they're generally extremely poor. So the fact that you putting solar panels on people's houses that typically don't have power, maybe that's a plus.
Is shining a turd a plus?
No, I mean they're normally heavily.
Depends on the turd.
There's a lot of drug abuse typically.
Yes, yeah, they have a
and
huge.
there is a lot of really really poor people in Native American communities.
No, it is a
Not
very
supported.
restrictive community that they have been hard hit by. Inflation is a inflation for them must be I can't imagine because that is a very poor community.
I'm going to throw this in here. Okay, so this whole bill. I just don't like the name of it. I'm okay with the let's get greener and let's do a little bit better.
I'm not.
with this.
Are you
With the
really?
renewable energy stuff. That's the future. We need to push for
No,
it.
it's not.
It is the future. I'm not saying that gasoline's
So-
going to go away, but we got to get better with our technology.
What's renewable though? You think lithium is an unlimited supply?
It's not. I'm not saying it's lithium. I'm not saying it's wind. I'm
Well,
not
you know
saying-
what? Well, let's get to lithium. Hold up. Let me pull out my paperwork here.
Jamie D's.
Let's get to lithium. Okay, so
Hot off the press.
Hot off the presses.
hot off the presses.
D's are
So
renewable.
These
$2 billion are going to
Yes.
green vehicles. They must be domestically produced, and they require lithium to not be mined in China.
Now, here's the thing with lithium. I'm still
one-
saying renewable sources. I'm not saying lithium's one of them because lithium is more damaging to our environment
So,
than gasoline is
So
right now.
I'm going to ask you this:
Or oil.
You're
That's
smart. You're smarter than me. You are college educated. Tell you you're college educated.
That don't mean I'm smarter.
I'm just old construction. You, Donnie,
I
you just
consider
you
myself
you went to college on occasion. I'm just old construction worker.
Yeah.
Why is fossil fuel not a infinite supply? Would you think it continues to make itself?
It does.
I mean, are we going to run out of dinosaur
does
bones?
it?
Are we going to run out of dinosaur
Or does
bones?
it?
I mean,
I'm not convinced that. Look, we're going to get into something that we'll touch on later. But you touched on it. I consider myself intelligent.
you just want me to touch on it, didn't you?
I do. Like we touched on it.
You said
I'm not
it.
convinced that oil comes from dinosaurs. I'm sorry. I think that there may be another explanation.
Yeah,
I'm with you there, T.
I think they come from oil deposits.
oil doesn't come from dinosaurs, dude.
I like that, Jamie. That's
Yeah.
I don't think
100%
there were
correct.
enough dinosaurs to support
All right.
that.
So moving forward, we're fixing to get into the meat and taters of this whole act.
I like meat and taters.
I like meat and taters too.
Tell me what Uncle Joe is going to do for me, Jamie.
All right, here's what he's going to do. Here's what he's going to do for you.
Can we call it the Frank and Beans?
Here's the Frank and Beans.
Beans and Frank.
He is going to have an additional 87,000 IRS agents.
87,000.
So
okay, so that means they're gonna audit the rich people, right?
No,
well,
you know what? I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
You know why?
Why?
Rich people can afford CPAs, lawyers,
What?
and this is
What?
if somebody who admires rich people from a distance like
No,
myself,
rich people suck. We all been told that all our lives.
I look at them. They are not cheating taxes, or they're not tax
What?
cheats.
They gotta be. How else would they be rich?
It's not. It's not loopholes.
They
It's-
have people that are smart enough
Yes.
to read the
No,
paperwork.
they're
It's
cheaters.
the tax code is there. If we were smart
No,
enough to take
they're
advantage of it, we
cheaters.
could use it.
Not anymore.
Well, the problem is, what? Here's a good example. I almost sent Big T a Venmo today for $60.
I wish you had.
I know I couldn't get it figured out. Point being, IRS agent would be like, "Whoa, T Gillis over here has done got him $60. We need to audit him."
So if you put something, say you type split lunch or split check, split dinner bill, it's not considered taxable anymore.
Well, it's not necessarily it's not taxable, but they're taking an additional $45.6 billion with a B. That's
Billion.
banana B billion.
As in Banana Republic.
That's right. $45.6 billion is going to go strictly to monitoring the interweb and all the electronics and stuff.
Hold up. What's the interweb?
That's what we're going to send this hot topic out to.
Did
Okay,
Al
so-
Gore create this interweb?
No,
No,
Al
he
Gore
created
created
the
a
internet.
fake climate change.
No, he created the internet.
I think Hot Topic was
But
a
look,
store in like
so
early-
last-
It was. That's some pants from there.
Hold on. So you mentioned the the Inflation Reduction / Build Back Better bill,
/ Green New Deal.
Green New Deal, included
87,000
thousand.
IRS agents.
Agent.
They're doubling their agents.
And 1 week ago, we talked about how the IRS was going to. They spent like $1 million a year on ammunition. Why do we need 87,000?
Well, because they're new, in their so they're searching for new employees, right? So in part of this, part of the
Back Better.
the standards for being hired there
Inflation Reduction.
are that you're comfortable with making arrests and that you're comfortable with possible violent actions. And that you're
I am
comfortable
highly
using a
comfortable with
firearm.
violent actions.
So that tells you they're gonna hire more armed type, and they're gonna have an
Listen,
enforcement unit.
Listen,
of some
my
sort,
penis
right?
is terrified of me.
Maybe beyond.
I would be too if I was your
Hold
penis.
on, Donnie. Hold on.
Here's what I think. I think they're going to increase their enforcement unit.
Yes.
I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. I'm not saying they're going to come kick doors down in America.
That's what I was about to ask.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
that's
earlier
that's
this week,
probable, right? But they are about to increase their police force if they're stocking up on ammunition and those.
Yo,
things.
what other reason would you have it?
And those things are written in the guidelines for being hired.
So
Right.
instead of sending a letter, now they're just going to kick down your door.
So
Right.
if you're gonna take a job where you sit at a desk and crunch numbers, then the hiring statement for that job doesn't need to say.
Well,
that
let's
you
be
need-
honest.
It doesn't need to say that you need to be comfortable with initiating.
Everybody
your
be
arrest.
honest here.
we believe in truth. Here
What
at
what
Life
what
on the Patio.
what would you be more concerned of? An audit or your wife divorcing you? I'd be more scared of an audit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Audit. I get audited all the time, and I hate it.
I can't fight that. Hell, at least I go to court and fight against my wife. I can't fight an audit.
And it's not that you're being dishonest.
You're thinking about it. That's a legit question.
It's a legit question
Is it too legit?
to
My-
quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, but the average person, the middle class, and the poor are not equipped to fight against the IRS.
So,
we don't have the funds to do
There
it.
are statistics that audits actually occur more readily in the poor than the wealthy. And a matter of fact, I'm going to throw you a curveball.
Yeah, because we don't know what we're doing.
They occur more frequently in the red states than the blue states. Just
Once again,
no.
What define? This is going to be dumb. Now I'm getting down a rabbit hole. So, okay, your point's taken, but poor people, middle class, we're the ones who will suffer with an additional 87,000. Me doing my side hustle over here, if I'm over here doing my
Life
OnlyFans.
from the patio will be audited.
100%.
Yeah.
I got my OnlyFans showing my feet and my butthole. I'm going to get audited.
Hey, we don't want to see your butthole. Donnie's got an interesting butthole. We may want to see DW's butthole, but not Jamie's.
Hey, everybody,
Look.
give us some likes so it can be audited. Let's go.
That's right. I will take your audit.
I'll take the
I'll
audit
take
for
your
likes.
butthole. If you like,
God.
if you want to see
Shit.
Jamie's butthole,
Comment, man.
let's hear it. Fort
Look.
Mary's butthole will be.
Hey,
put-
1 million viewers, I will show my butthole.
There you go.
OnlyFans.
You got it tonight.
Nope, on the live action news live.
Wow.
TikTok.
Nice.
He'll put lipstick
All
on
right.
it, too.
Jamie, we need to wrap this up and move on to our last topic, which is probably more exciting.
It is more exciting, but this right here is way more important to us.
And depressing.
It is depressing, and
So what can we do? What can we do to reverse this?
not shit.
Yes, we can.
No, I mean it. Unfortunately, we had too many Republicans. It was a split. It was a 50-50 split.
Votes.
Our hyena of a vice president cackled and agreed.
Are you talking about Kamala?
Yes, Kamala. Kamala, I mean, it was a 50-50 split. We knew this was what was going to happen. It was going to split down party lines, and obviously she's from the party that's going to go. Let me say this right off the top. I'm not here to bash Democrats, but I will bash her on this right here. I will pound her. Well,
Whoa. On OnlyFans, everybody subscribe.
Kamala's cute. She's cute.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Oh, she is. Come
No.
on, Jamie. You've done a lot worse.
All right, Jamie.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but
I got one more question about your Inflation Reduction.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Last question,
We're getting.
and I think this is
away,
the biggest question that's out there right
What's
now.
that?
All right, this Inflation Reduction Act. How is it tackling? Because right now the biggest parts of inflation right now are on food and energy. How is it directly affecting that right now with this act? What is it doing with that?
What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to edit his question because I don't know the answer to it.
It's doing nothing really, essentially, right now.
That's the answer. We don't have to edit anything. The answer is it's doing nothing.
Okay, so we're going to take another break because I need another drink. Okay, and I'm going to try not to screw
Dang,
this one
man.
up. Yeah,
We gonna
And-
be drunk fools.
Big
we're gonna
T is
come back.
hammering the Woodford.
No, and I've had a couple margaritas, but we're going to come back in a minute, and we're going to talk about our third topic. Actually, I got something else I'm going to have you guys do. It's going to be a surprise. We're going to record it. It may not make it. Oh, look, he likes surprises.
Is it your hand?
It's our first OnlyFans.
No, everybody knows my hand, but we're going to come back. So we'll be back in just a minute. In the meantime, listen to a word from our sponsor, Carvana. Welcome back to Life from the Patio. So we've now refilled. I think we're all drinking the same thing we were drinking earlier, even myself. But we're going to try a new. Well, I got two segments I want to try tonight. The first segment is going to be rapid fire. And what it is, it's going to be oddities from the internet. And I want to get your initial response.
I love it.
Yeah,
Rapid
we're-
fire.
Here we go. Here we go. Do. Sewer emergency in Cape Cod Resort Town closes restaurants.
Whoa, slow down. You just start
That was
over, slow
quick.
down now.
The sewer emergency in Cape Cod, which is in where's Cape Cod? I don't even know
That's
that.
Massachusetts, is it not?
Yeah, Massachusetts.
All right, what's the next door?
Popular Cape Cod Resort of Providence declared a sewer emergency. What would you guys think a sewer emergency?
Bad crabs.
Shit coming out of the toilet.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And maybe
Okay.
out of the
A
sink.
bunch of people ate a
It's coming
bunch
out
of
the
bad
pipes.
crabs.
Taco Bell was doing good business.
Taco Bell's actually delicious.
I love it, but it does give you the shits.
How do you know
Here's
there's
a
a
great one, Jamie. A semi-trailer turns over in Kentucky and spills beer. A semi-trailer loaded with beer turned over in Kentucky on Wednesday, spilling cases just off an interstate ramp.
heck yeah, it was Bud Light.
How is this not the biggest tragedy of this year?
My fucking travesty.
Yes.
My man, that is an opportunity.
big?
Well, I wasn't there, so there wasn't an
Well, but
opportunity
the
there.
important thing is what brand of beer.
Don't matter.
Hold on, I know this story. It
Free
was-
beer is better
Yes,
than
I
your
do
beer.
actually. It was Bud Light.
Oh, they
Okay.
can keep it.
And listen, so
I'll
the
drink it.
wrecker companies in some cases
It is
they
Bud
let
Light.
those guys take some of that beer because I know a lady that works with me, and her husband works for a record company, and they had a truck flip over, same as it was full of Pringles. So they were Mexican Pringles, right? So they had that printing, but they were going on their way to Mexico.
Yeah.
This truck flipped over, and she brought like 40 cases.
Did they have any sour cream and onion?
Dude, there were all
Dude.
kinds of flavors.
All I'm thinking is I'm gonna find a.
And she gave them away, and they were
I'm
good
gonna
to go.
find-
Nothing wrong with them.
I'm gonna
All
find
right,
18
next-
wheelers full of
next
GGs
one, next-
and start following.
All right, here we go. The next topic: do spiders sleep?
Ah, dang.
Do I care?
Hold on, no,
you do.
this
Yes.
is. Let's do
Yes, they
this.
sleep.
Look, let's do this one. Let's do spiders
Do
sleep. right?
spiders sleep?
I like this, Jamie.
Spider-Man sleeps
That's what I was about to say. I know Toby
How do you
Maguire.
know?
I know Toby Maguire sleeps.
How do you know?
because we snuggled afterwards.
Are you sure?
he filled Jamie full of web.
He spun him a
We've been
heart.
talking about buttholes all
Oh,
night, but
God.
not yours. Do spiders sleep?
Yes, to my
All right.
knowledge, every creature sleeps.
Terry, run it back and run that. We need to know, we need to run it back and run that. The spiders
The
sleep.
footage shows patterns that look like sleep
He is not
cycles.
listening to you.
Okay, here we go. How much is Zuckerberg worth?
Nobody ever does.
I heard his baseball card's worth a lot. I looked it up.
How much?
His baseball card
His
picture
baseball
that he
card?
had in Little League, back when he was in Little League, you know how they make those baseball cards?
Yeah, how'd they make
Apparently, someone's selling
Dude,
it.
I went to park and we didn't have no baseball
Oh,
cards.
some places have got pretty fancy, and you know how you take your Little League pictures? They make baseball cards. And somebody found a Mark Zuckerberg baseball card.
you know
How much
what?
is that worth?
$0 to me.
For this dude that looks like Data off of Star Trek,
Data.
I would-
Data?
He does
Data?
not look
Is it
like
Data?
Data.
dude, he looks just
It's
like Data.
He does not look like Data.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
Dude,
Look.
that's a weird looking dude. I miss Tom. Tom was our friend.
He looks
Okay,
more.
hold
He
on,
looks
hold
more
on.
like Gumby
All right,
than Data.
You guys are getting way okay. So we all agree spiders sleep.
yeah,
But
like,
a Utah man caused wildfires by burning a spider.
Hold on, I don't know that spiders sleep. I want to talk about
Hold on,
this.
don't you get bit in your sleep a lot?
Yes, I don't.
I
So
thought
the
they crawled
average.
up in
Hold
your
on.
mouth.
No.
Listen, the average
Oh, they
person,
do that too.
The average person swallows 8 spiders in their lifetime.
Correct.
Only 8.
I don't
I got
know.
a
That's
feeling
just what I
DW
heard.
has swallowed like 14 in the last week.
Unless
that's men, not spiders.
unless somebody's
I'm not even sure. What
unless somebody
that's supposed to mean.
swallows like 108, and then some people don't swallow none. at all. It depends where you live, I guess.
Okay, but
Look,
we're
let's
moving
edit
on.
that,
This
let's
is
edit
rapid
that.
fire, right?
Rapid
Utah
fire.
man accused of causing wildfire by burning a spider. You think it was a sleeping spider? He was
Look,
burning?
I would burn an orphanage if there's spiders in it.
Hold on, have y'all ever
A
seen that?
spider? What about a snake?
Have you ever seen that movie? When I think of this story, you ever seen that movie Arachnophobia?
Well, yeah.
You know where they
Years
shoot the
ago.
spider, in, it's like a big spider sack, and he shoots it, and it catches on
They shoot
fire.
a spider to sack?
That's what happened. The spider egg sack caught on fire, and a spider came flying
Dude.
out of it with a bunch of spider. It started a wildfire.
Yeah, I remember that. If somebody shot me in the sack, I'd probably be
Who
mad
was
too.
that? Something Daniels. What was
Okay,
that,
we're
that
moving
actor?
David.
on. Here we go.
I know who you're
Next
talking about.
topic.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So look, I got something to say about the spider. And
This
and the
is
fire.
rapid fire.
I got something to say about that. Well, they didn't let me talk. All right. So honestly, guys, what's the biggest spider you've ever seen?
Damn huge.
How big?
Like 8 feet.
Nah,
Look,
you're lying.
He reached across the entire room, guys.
I
You're just-
can't.
Entirely.
I've never actually seen a camel spider.
Okay, but they're not here, right?
No, I would say
Have you
here
ever seen a
the
camel
biggest.
toe?
The biggest I have.
have.
They're big. The biggest spider I've seen here would be what the barn spider. What do they call them? They have actually named orb spider.
So the
Camel
ones they make
spider?
the-
Orb.
they're in your
Horses
they're in your
are in
garden
barns.
a lot, right?
Yeah, the big yellow
we're
black
moving
ones.
on. You better hurry. Finish
Okay,
this
so
topic.
none of those are big enough to like justify you killing it with fire, right?
I'd beg to differ.
You're
It
also
depends. Are
scared
you
of
scared?
clowns.
Yeah.
Well, clowns are scary too.
You know, with
Dude, if I saw a
Clowns
spider,
or like,
listen, if I saw a
Halloween
spider in a
clown?
clown costume, I would lose my shit.
Halloween clown?
don't spiders have exoskeletons? I'm going to ask this.
Yes.
So how would you know if it really hurts them if they're on fire? Because have your bones ever been on fire?
Oh, drop
Oh,
your mic.
oh,
Drop your
oh,
mic, Scott.
mic.
Oh, mic drop.
All right,
Look, Frankenstein's scared of fire is all I'm saying.
Stop. That's it. That's the
Yeah,
end. We're
rapid
moving
fire's
on.
not going well.
Japanese city alarmed by biting, clawing, attacking monkeys. So this could be like a cocaine-induced monkey.
You know what? Monkeys
Do
are
what?
terrifying.
People in southwestern Japanese city have come under attack from monkeys that are trying to snatch babies.
I saw that.
Gosh.
I saw video of it.
No.
Did he snatch a baby?
These monkeys ran up like grabbed toddlers and drug them off.
So look, here's the thing.
Are
like
they
a-
cocaine induced?
I don't know that might be a sex trade. I ain't sure what they're going on, but
several of the foreign countries I've been to, people train monkeys to steal jewelry. So why if
They
a monkey?
stealing babies.
So listen, if a monkey can steal jewelry, why
maybe
can't
they're
it
still
steal
in
a
jail.
baby?
Okay.
Yeah,
We're moving to the next topic.
At least
Jamie,
Dango
it can
didn't get my
steal-
baby.
Jamie, it can steal your
5,
virginity.
4, 3,
a monkey
2,
ate my baby.
1.
But Dango got it.
Polish Institute classifies cats as an alien invasive species.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I mean anything that hates you and you feed it,
Yep.
you know, hell with that thing.
That's why flat Earth's not true. 'Cause
Cats fend
would've
off
pushed
evil
everything
spirits,
off,
guys.
You right. Good point, Donnie.
Cats
Cats would
would've pushed
if it's a
everything
flat
off.
Earth, the cat would push everything
Yeah.
off of it.
All right, move on.
Here's
Next
one
topic.
that's going to upset you guys.
Cats
a
are
tech
evil.
millionaire offered to buy Choco Taco. A U.S.
Heck
senator
yeah.
suggests that the government should force manufacturers to make it because the manufacturer has decided to discontinue Choco Taco. I
Look,
don't
if-
think I've ever had a Choco Taco.
I was gonna say the same thing. I might take my fat card. I've never had Choco
Dude,
Taco.
Choco Taco's like a Nutty Buddy, but on its side.
Hold on, guys.
What?
I love
All right,
I
so-
love Choco Taco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
ice cream.
think
Is it
about
ice
this.
cream?
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's like a Nutty Buddy.
Ice cream. That's an ice cream
But
with
it's
Choco Taco?
But it's like a crunch bar.
So
too.
do you like a like
Whoa.
a Nutty Buddy ice cream bar?
they're all right.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
so it's got the chocolate and the peanuts on top. Well, like a Choco Taco has more chocolates and more peanuts on top, and then
Like poop.
about the same amount of
Poop
shit.
has more taco, more
Heck
peanuts
yeah.
on top.
Yeah,
All right, let's talk about something more important. Let's bring back the Mexican pizza.
heck yeah.
It's here. We
No,
just
it's
can't
not.
find it.
They
Now,
can't find
this right here is amazing. And look, as parents, you got a chess playing robot breaks child.
I
finger
saw
at
that.
Moscow
Yes.
event.
You know what?
Breaks his
I'm
finger?
glad it was. I'm glad. Yes.
A chess playing robot grabbed
listen.
the finger of its 7-year-old opponent and broke it during last week's Moscow Chess Open. By God, if a 7-year-old beat me, I'd break his damn finger too.
Exactly.
You know
You're
what?
about to lose.
I'm glad it wasn't a sex robot.
Who plays
That
chess?
could went south quick.
I'm trying to figure out who plays chess at
It would
7.
have initially gone south, Jamie.
Look, I started playing chess when I was 18.
Can you play chess now?
Damn right.
Yeah, well, we can, but
We-
we're not good.
But I'll watch where I stick my fingers though.
I play chess.
Oh, look what showed up. A man's hand severed by sword at Hawaii 7-Eleven store.
We talked
already
about
know
that.
Yeah, talk about it. And it was the chess playing robot.
And it was a ninja sword.
Let's go on to our final topic.
I like
Okay,
this.
so
I do like this.
It's fun.
rapid. We're going to do a
You
little
you
better,
need to
but
laugh.
it's a
You
good
need to laugh
start.
with the mic up your phone.
Here we go. Yeah, he
I don't want
likes
to
laugh
dominate the laugh.
No, you got, yeah, that's great.
All right, so now we got one more thing. All right, yeah, so that's enough of that. Okay, so now we're going to roll into something very dear to our hearts here in the South.
Woo pig suey.
So I don't have to tell a
Jamie,
story.
Woo pig suey. So we want to talk about college football. That is a way of life here in the South. We are south the Mason-Dixon line. We are in the United States of America.
We're in the United States of Arkansas.
And we are now bringing to you, live from the patio, top 25 preseason college football polls. Gary, who do we have number 25 through 20?
25 through 20?
We're going to start at the back end and work our way back.
All right, so guys, this is a consensus of 4 polls that Gary took his mathematician skills, and we got a consensus
Yeah,
top
I
25.
think they're terrible, but we'll go
No,
with
what do you mean terrible? This is a consensus.
This is a
Terrible.
consensus that I put
Go ahead.
into this super awesome Excel spreadsheet. They used a bunch of variables called a thing called an average.
An average is that like
Is that
geometry?
X?
Is that geometry?
It's an average
X bar.
X bar. Yeah,
All right,
it
so
was an
Gary, give
average.
us number 25.
Number 25 on our poll is Iowa Hawkeyes.
Iowa. Tell us about Iowa. Why is Iowa number 25?
Well, you know what? Iowa always seems to really be there. They're also
It's
a part
bunch
of the
corn-fed folks.
But you know what? They're in the Big Ten, and you got to have respect for the Big Ten.
Not
so-
really.
Yeah, you do.
Jamie, do you have respect for the Big Ten?
no, I mean
You
they-
must have respect for the Big Ten. We'll
No,
talk about that
From the
later.
SEC. The Big Ten.
So I'm in
do they even
agreement.
play football?
I'm in agreement with him. I think you have to have a little bit of respect for the top tier teams in the Big Ten.
Okay, so
little-
we got
a little
Iowa.
bit,
Who's
right?
number 24?
Number 24 is Pitt.
Pittsburgh Panthers.
Yeah, I think so. I went with Pitt because they had a pretty cool short
All right, number
first name.
23.
You got to watch. You got to watch out for their locker room. Though.
Yeah, you do. Wake. No, that's the wrong Pitt.
Oh, it's the wrong Pitt.
Yeah, you're thinking about somebody else.
Oh,
You know about
yeah.
Pitt State.
Oh, yeah. Pitt.
you're Penn State.
Who you got at number 23?
I got Wake Forest. We hold on.
Yeah,
time out.
Oh, yeah. We have Wake Forest. Right?
Look, Wake's a good team. I mean, they're coming
What
on
makes
strong.
them so good?
Because they used to have Chris Paul on their basketball team.
Well, if he shows up for their football team, you don't have anything wrong.
That's ACC.
Yes.
Yes, ACC.
So Clemson's down. Clemson.
Clemson's
we'll
not
get
down.
to them later.
But
Clemson
no,
ain't.
but
Clemson ain't
hold on,
close.
We got Wake
but
at
Kyle makes a
23.
good point. The ACC is not as strong as it used to be. Let me take that back.
It's not.
They're
How
not
long
as top
ago
heavy.
is used
They're
to
not
be?
top heavy.
What is used to be? What does that mean? What is
They're,
used to
they're
be?
not as top heavy as they once were.
Okay, so
They're
we
a
got
little- they're
Wake
a-
Forest.
So you said
Who's
they had a
number
bunch of big
22?
heads. Hold on.
Who didn't cut the ringer off?
Hey, baby,
Hey, baby.
What you wearing?
what you wearing?
What you want?
Sam will get you on the golf cart. Be like, what up?
What up? Look at.
You and your forehead, your friend with a forehead, get my cry.
He said, "Look at all these 36 volts I got up on this
I got
bitch."
36 votes. I got 36 problems in a bitch. I'm recording.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. That's a great one, isn't
That
it?
is. We got to put that somewhere.
Yeah, I got 36 votes, but a bitch ain't one. I got 36 problems, but a bitch ain't one. That was Sam said when he rolling around with that 36 votes.
That 36 volt, yo.
Yeah. All right, so we're we're back. Here we are, live from the patio. We're back. We got Kyle sitting in the studio. We're going to go top 25. We did 25 through 20. Gary, remind us 25 through 20 real quick.
Well, we only did 25 through 23.
All right,
we sort
do
of stopped at Chris
25
Paul
through
at
20,
Wake
and I
Forest.
want to talk about Tennessee when we get there.
All right, so next one in line was Cincinnati, and I think we're all in lines with that's at 22.
Now, I personally think Cincinnati should be like 26.
A lot of people think Cincinnati is that, but I think a couple of us in here think Cincinnati's got a
But
really
we'll
easy
find
They've
out.
lost.
schedule.
Yeah, we'll find out real soon.
Cincinnati in week one, we're going to find out when Arkansas beats them by 3 touchdowns. You heard it here first, folks.
Half 100.
Cincinnati will be the third best team in the American Conference.
Third best.
They've lost
Wow.
a lot.
Houston and Memphis.
All right,
They've
so
lost a
what we
lot,
got at
yeah.
21, Gary?
All right, 21. We got Tennessee.
I
Now,
think Tennessee is underrated.
All right, so look, the Cincinnati thing, I don't disagree with what he just said. I do have Cincinnati in my top 25, but I do think it's highly possible
I did not.
that Cincinnati is behind both Houston and Memphis.
I
And Memphis
agree.
is lacking this year, but Houston's still going
I
to
think
be
Houston's
pretty
the
What
head of that
about
conference.
Tennessee. Tennessee is underrated.
Are they?
I think
The
I
live
think
champions?
Tennessee is underrated.
I think their colors are overrated. How about
I don't
You remember that pumpkin orange?
that? Yes, it's
At
ugly.
21,
It's like a burnt
Tennessee,
orange.
Tennessee, yeah.
remember, I told you here first, they will finish in the top 15 easy.
I agree-
Do you
I
think they're
agree
better
with
than
him.
Kentucky?
Yes.
Yes.
I think Kentucky's a bit
So
overrated.
I didn't
I think
have
they're-
I
I
think
think
Kentucky is terrible. I'm just going to say that.
Yep. I think Kentucky, you cannot judge this 2022 season based off 2021 results. And that's why Kentucky is getting the love that they're getting.
That is
I think
correct.
Tennessee's the third best in the East.
Behind Georgia and who?
Kentucky.
No. I think they're number 2. Behind Georgia only. Then South Carolina,
So,
then Kentucky.
I,
I'm not
I'm
selling
there.
South Carolina yet.
Oh, you,
They got a
get
quarterback.
Ready.
Okay, we'll
Get
see.
ready.
So I had Tennessee at, let's see.
I didn't have
where-
Tennessee rated.
I
Right.
had Tennessee up there.
All
I'm
right.
not- I had Tennessee at number 19, and I'm not so sure that they're not better than
I had
had a
Tennessee
much
at number
higher
like
than
28.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
so we're through 25 to 20. What we got? 19 to
No,
15.
no, we're
Gary.
at 20. We're at 20. Let's not skip 20. We
Oh,
did 20.
20.
We did
Oh,
21
yes.
through 25, and we got 20 at Ole Miss.
All right.
Ole
Miss.
Miss.
Does anyone
that's-
say anything about
I
that?
think that's a good spot for them.
I think it's a good spot, and the reason being they lost their starters.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they lost stars. They're going to be a well coached team.
And
Yep.
so I had Ole Miss at my honorable mention at number 26, and that's why, because they lost.
But that's the
heavy,
reason
right?
I had them in that range.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I think that's a really good spot for them.
It wouldn't surprise me if they sneak up in the
Exactly.
range you guys have them.
All right.
All.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Number 19 is NC State.
Who the hell is NC State?
NC State has been a up and coming team
they're
the last
Up
couple
and
years.
Yeah.
coming in what conference?
It doesn't matter. I mean,
It does
No one
matter.
knows. No one knows.
They're from-
ACC. or the
They-
Big East.
they
Which
was-
conference are they in?
They reside in North Carolina.
But they're the state school in the North Carolina. All right, what else you got?
Bottom line, they have a decent football
Yes,
team.
they got a good club.
All right,
who's next?
Number 18 is Kentucky. We've already talked about
We've
this a little
talked
bit.
about it, but I think it's a contentious point.
It is because I didn't have them ranked at all.
I don't believe they're as good as 18.
They're 23rd on my list.
Me too.
So
How'd
yeah,
they get
so
to 18?
I probably pushed them up higher than y'all.
Jamie did.
Jamie probably had them at like.
It wasn't
four.
me.
No, I
are
think
you
I'm
a
like-
Stoops. You're a Stoops fan.
Jamie had Kentucky number one.
The last time Kentucky was even relevant was when they had that quarterback who was like 300 pounds.
Are we
What
talking
was
about
that guy's
basketball?
name?
Is
What
this
was that guy's
basketball?
name?
No, that's
Crouch? No.
No, it wasn't Crouch.
the hefty
Crotch.
lefty.
Who was that guy? He was good.
But are we talking about basketball?
No.
But no one remembers who Kentucky's quarterback was,
It was
back in the day. So.
I bet you somebody does.
All right, who we got at?
I
What are
remember
we
who
at?
their coach
22.
was.
All right. Number 17, we got Miami. Miami.
Now,
Miami.
Miami, Florida, not Ohio.
Miami.
Miami, Florida.
Miami finishes in
I-
the top 10.
I'm not
telling you now.
sold on
So-
Miami. I think it's the hype. I'm not saying they're not going to be a good team, but everybody has jumped on the Miami train. I'm
Not everybody. We got them at
All right.
18.
I know
So-
because I did.
16.
I jacked up their.
We feel that a lot of. Hold on, Donnie's got something. Go.
I put Miami at 21. All right,
Mm-hmm.
but Miami originally started for me about 13, but they ended up down the list at 21.
Who's going to beat them?
Here's the thing.
Clemson,
No. I don't believe they will.
NC State,
Nope.
Man,
No.
Wake Forest. I mean,
hold
yeah,
on.
that's
Exactly.
So
That
you
conference has
don't-
good teams.
you don't think so? On my list, Wake Forest is literally one spot ahead of Miami.
I had Miami at 17.
So I got 20 at
Well,
Wake
then
Forest.
you were
21 at
exactly right.
Miami.
He must use your ranking.
I think if.
So did you pick Jamie's rankings?
No, I
It
did
was
not.
it was the best of the
I
group.
had Miami up there, but not that. I mean, I think I had them around top 20, like where we have them. But
I
I
had
got.
them top 10.
But you know, I'd have them top 10 if and
If.
only if Dwayne the Rock Johnson went to every game and before the game said, "Do you smell?" All
You
right,
smell what the rock is.
exactly.
Yeah.
But what Miami's cooking, and I think they'd
I like
be pumped
it.
up enough to win
I
a
like
bunch
it.
of games.
All right, who's
All right, next
next?
one.
Who's next?
All right, number 16, Michigan State Spartans.
I like it.
Dude,
I'm fine with that.
I'm telling you right now, Michigan State could run up top 10.
Sure,
Look,
they could.
I got Michigan.
They are a good team.
I got
They have
Michigan
good coach.
State at 12.
I
I got them higher.
I got them at 12.
But
So which one of
would
you had
be
'em low?
surprised? But would you be surprised if they go 10 to 20, anywhere in that range?
No.
No,
me either.
They,
I also
could be
would-
they could be 10. It'd be easy.
Okay, I think we all agree. Who's next?
All right, next is Oregon.
Overrated.
Oregon Ducks. They have,
Overrated.
they have really nice jerseys though.
now I had Oregon.
Pac-12.
I had Oregon 11.
Overrated.
I had Oregon 11 because the conference they're in.
Yeah, who do they play?
Okay, so I also have Oregon 11, and it's based the same thing he said because of the conference they're in, right? So
Overrated.
they lost a guy that started out as quarterback 20 miles from us, Jerry Bohannon. But now
No, that's not Oregon.
No.
That's Oklahoma State.
Central,
No,
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 that's
shit.
Central Florida.
That's Baylor.
Yeah,
Baylor.
Neither.
We'll
That's
get it
not
right.
right. It's
We'll get
Central
it right.
Florida now.
edit that
that's
mess. Edit that mess. I was thinking about
Yeah,
it.
we'll
I had
get that
Baylor
out
on my mind. So I really do think Oregon though could finish.
Overrated.
Man, I think Oregon could finish.
They don't
in
play
top
nobody,
15.
T.
I think. Oh yeah, Oregon's a good club, dude.
I think 10 to 15. They're
The pack
Like,
pack
that's
is
tough
up
on
for
Rams.
grabs.
All right, what we got next?
All right, next is Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is a top 10 possible team.
Yes, they're always in there. They're like Michigan State to me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hate
Yeah.
on that. I can't hate
I got
on
them.
that.
I got them.
They're ranked 14, but I think they could finish top 10. I like their spot.
I think they fished. I think they fished out the top 25 too.
Big 10.
They're Big 10.
Big 10, yeah.
They're not a Big 12.
And they're always a contender. I
So-
like it. Who you got next?
Next is OK State, baby.
Underrated.
So my very next team is actually Wisconsin and OK State.
See, I got.
But I do think both of those teams could be.
I get OK State at 13.
I think they could be.
Yeah, I think we all agree. Those
Yeah.
two teams are right. Who you got next?
All right, the next one, number 12, that is near and dear to a couple of our hearts in here.
What is it?
Y'all are underrated.
It's Arkansas.
Why would
Arkansas-
not be a
Arkansas.
top 10 team?
I had them at 15.
I had them at 8.
All right, let me tell you why I don't have them in
All
my
right,
top 10.
So let me tell you where mine started. So Arkansas, when I first made my list, started at 10, number 10.
They should have started at
But
1.
before I was done,
Whoopie
I
say.
ended with Arkansas at 17.
So like, okay, I started with Arkansas at 8.
One.
Arkansas
I was
is
talking about
better than Baylor, A&M, Utah.
All right.
Those three at least.
So by the time I was done, I convinced myself that 15 is probably a good spot.
I just
think-
want to go on record.
You think Arkansas is better than A&M?
Yes.
Hey,
This
I don't-
year,
I don't
this
think so.
year they
no,
are.
I think those teams are a toss-up.
disagree.
I think they're a
Yeah.
toss-up.
This year.
I would not say A&M is better, but I would not say Arkansas is
Well,
better.
I have A&M at 6.
Well, you
which
can't
is
pronounce
high.
All right. Now, the reason why I had
It's not my
Arkansas
fault.
where I
Hey,
did
ABM.
was because everybody needs to look at Arkansas has got one of the toughest strength of schedules this year.
Yes.
Number
That's
one.
why.
Toughest
Yes.
number
That's
one.
Look,
why.
Arkansas is
Bull pig.
going to be a complete powerhouse this year, or they're going to slip to the back. I don't think they'll go out of the top 25.
KJ Jefferson. One word.
Yeah, no, I agree. But my,
Two words.
Dude should-
Catalan.
my concern is losing the linebackers.
All right, who we got 11?
Hey, look,
Gary?
if KJ Jefferson was a running back with a good
he should be a
quarterback
tight end.
or a tight end with a good quarterback, he'd be a beast.
Efficiency-wise, he's a
Beast.
top quarterback. Let's go to who's 11.
11 is Baylor.
Overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, overrated.
I have Baylor at
I'm
13.
on the fence on Baylor, man.
No. They gave up my boy from my school.
I still think Baylor's going to end up.
Earl
I think.
Boo Earl.
Earl
Hey.
Bulldogs.
I think.
Parking Tiger.
Shut up.
Move that shit on. Ain't nobody but since Jack Hanner.
So I think Baylor went.
Texas team. Would they be the best Texas
No.
team?
Texas might be the best Texas team.
No, I disagree.
Hold on, we don't
Hold on,
even.
whoa,
we
Texas
don't
ain't
even
even in
have
our
Texas
list.
in our
Right.
top 25.
They're
Yeah,
an
but I
honorable
didn't like
mention.
Texas A&M. Okay, who's
All right.
next?
All right.
Baylor. Who's next?
USC.
Underrated,
I got them
They
at
have
8.
to prove to me something.
but they will.
No, well, that's
So-
fine. But between alcoholic coaches, I
Hey,
mean,
They don't have.
What's wrong with
It don't
that,
matter. You can
Jamie?
be a drunk coach and have a good team.
For real.
I've done a lot of shit drunk.
Oregon. They're in the same conference as Oregon.
I am a legit.
Exactly.
I'm a legit Pee Wee football coach while I'm alcohol.
Hey, we
Oh,
want
yeah,
to.
Pee Wee flag football coach.
Man.
Let's get it straight right now.
Hold on, me and Jamie want
I'm
to.
moving up.
Me and Jamie.
Oh, he is moving up.
Me and Jamie won a Pee Wee League Super
We
Bowl.
won a P League.
P League
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
who would be
P.
the farthest?
Pee Wee League Super Bowl drunk.
for flag.
Didn't
yeah. Good job,
Oklahoma's
James.
coach
Yes, he
Lincoln
went to
Riley
USC.
went? I'm not an Oklahoma fan. I think he's a pretty good
He's a
coach.
good
I
coach.
agree. That's
Lincoln
why I got
Riley.
USC way higher than this. All right, what's next, Gary?
Number 9, we're going with Texas A&M.
You got A&M over Arkansas. What is wrong with you guys?
I got A&M high, man.
Don't they play every year?
Yeah, and we beat their ass every year.
I got A&M at
All right,
6.
who do you think's winning the SEC? No,
Alabama.
let me take this back. Who do you think's winning the West?
Alabama,
Who's second?
Arkansas,
Who's
Nah.
third?
Mississippi State.
You think Mississippi
No,
State's
but
better
I
out?
just thought it was
So you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
I think A&M and Arkansas are probably tit for tat.
I
and
think
we beat
I agree.
A&M.
Yes,
All right,
our
who's
season
next?
will hang on.
So here's the thing.
Hold on, you got something to say.
So here's the thing. I have A&M at 6 and Arkansas.
Oh, you suck.
You're
At Arkansas at 17.
Oh,
But-
that's terrible.
I honestly think either one of them could flip.
Yes.
I think they could
Because
both.
here-
I can agree with that.
They
I
could
can agree with
both
that.
fall
Hey.
anywhere between 6 and 17.
Hey,
If
here's
we
the thing.
lose to
if,
A&M,
if you
we go
flip
to
those
16.
teams,
Oh, I wouldn't
if
argue
Arkansas
with
beats A&M, that
We-
whole
yeah,
rating flips.
That's right. I
Yes,
agree with that. Okay, I
100%.
can buy that. All right, what you got next?
That's
Gary?
how.
All
I
right.
100%.
Number
Who's at
8. Number 8 is Utah.
The Utes.
The Utes.
Utah's good,
What conference
They're
are they
Mormons.
but it's
No, they're
not
not.
a.
It's BYU.
in? No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
what
they're still Mormons.
yeah,
there.
they're probably still
Yeah.
Mormon.
Don't get me wrong.
so
they
it's-
still full loaded with Mormons.
So the Utah Utes is not
Is
a real.
that Mountain West?
I don't know, but that name's not real creative.
No.
But they're not a real name popular team, right? But they're pretty good at football.
Well, a lot of people got them ranked pretty high.
yeah, they're
they
pretty
really
good
do.
at football. I got them at 7.
All right, who we got next? This is where it gets interesting.
All
the
right,
top 7.
number 7 is Oklahoma.
That's tough.
Oklahoma's they're always a legitimate team.
But they haven't competed for a title in how long?
Since AP was there, I don't.
So I got Oklahoma at 10.
Let me
He
ask
been
you this.
AD all day.
Hey, let me ask you this honest question. At any point when your team plays Oklahoma, are you not concerned?
Yes, always.
We don't play Oklahoma.
Is
till
Bob
like 2
Stoops
years.
still there?
If your team was playing Arkansas, or if Arkansas
Is he?
was playing.
I don't know. Is Bob Stoops still in
No.
Oklahoma?
Lincoln Riley left for USC.
Yeah, no, you're
so
two coaches
Oklahoma-
away.
That's only because he was afraid of
So if
Arkansas.
They're bringing Bob
Let's be
Seuss
real
back.
If Arkansas was playing Oklahoma,
I would be concerned. Yes,
100%.
Oklahoma's a legit
Okay.
team.
Oklahoma's top 7, but could they be higher? Number 6.
Notre Dame.
I think it's
The
underrated.
biggest overrating in college football.
Overrated.
Overrated. Not by,
there is
not
not
by
haters.
much.
Y'all are
Yo, by a
haters.
lot. There is never a team more overrated.
Underrated.
They're historically overrated. If I went to play for Notre Dame right now, they would say, "Oh, he must be a pro."
They would have called you Rudy.
Yes, they would say I was the greatest athlete in the history of Arkansas if I would
who's
play for
number
Notre Dame.
five?
You know what
Gary.
they you know what they'd call Jamie at Notre Dame?
Fat.
Rudy.
A fan.
What about
You
number
asshole.
5, Gary?
All right, number 5 is Michigan. Wolverines.
Michigan.
Okay.
I think Michigan can compete for the Big Ten.
All right.
Yep, agreed.
So I got Michigan at number 5.
All right. Well,
I think
I had
they're
Michigan-
number-
I had
what's got
Michigan at
number
3.
4. Number 4.
number 4 is Clemson Tigers.
The Clemson
I got
Show me.
them at number 4, baby.
No, Clemson can
Overrated.
move. They can move to Missouri and show me.
Nah.
I agree. Show me what you're doing. Who
Look.
got number 3?
That's the national champs. You got to beat them. You got to beat them.
Clemson's the national champ? No.
Not this year.
No,
Not last year.
Who's
Georgia.
number 3?
Georgia.
Who's
man.
number
I thought
three?
you were
Georgia.
Number 3 is Georgia.
You got
Georgia,
Midnight
that's
Train.
That's a good
team.
spot.
Midnight Train
I
to
think
Georgia.
that's a good spot.
I agree. Number 2,
Bama.
OH.
Ohio State.
Who's that?
OH. Come on, I want somebody to say it.
On my list, that's Bama.
Ohio State.
The Ohio State guys.
No, that'll
The-
be replaced with Notre Dame. Do we all agree when Notre
No.
Dame beats
No.
Ohio State week
No.
1?
Notre
who's
Dame-
number 2 team?
Listen, mark my words, Notre Dame will never be number 2. all
They
year.
will beat
Nope.
Ohio State.
I
in
got
week
one.
No.
one.
All right, now I'm going to let everybody know here. I'm a Buckeye fan.
A bucko.
And I'm going to let everybody know I'm not a Buckeye
Okay.
fan.
Donnie is not a Buckeye
His
fan.
team's not in the top 25. Let's just
No,
throw
they're
that
not
out there.
even.
His
plus
team's a
one.
basketball team.
No, my team's Memphis, guys.
But
We're not in the
I just
top
got
24
one word for you guys.
What word?
Stroud. Heisman.
Les
Stroud.
Is
Les
that
Stroud?
Like a strap-on?
Stroud. No, it's
Is that a
it's
brand
like,
of strap-on?
That's,
like a-
that's 2 weeks.
it's
of
like a
strap on.
quarterback.
Oh.
Sort of
We're
like
talking about penises again.
I'm gonna name some quarterbacks.
If it's a strap
Okay.
on, the Buckeyes are going to wear it offensively all year.
All right, I'm gonna name some quarterbacks that came from Ohio State.
No matter
I'm gonna-
who's there now.
Now let's hear this.
Stroud. Stroud's there
You
now.
are you going
All
to
right.
name Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow,
No, that
Yes.
he did not play for.
Justin Fields.
did not play. For
Justin Fields did
Ohio
play.
State. He played for Georgia.
Not Justin Fields. No, he didn't. He played for Ohio State.
He started at Georgia.
Ohio State.
No.
The other Georgia quarterback back then was also from
Look,
Ohio
guys,
State.
I got
too.
Ohio State on my number 1. I think their offense
Okay,
is
all
going
right.
to be
We understand the
killer.
homer. He's got Ohio State. Who's number 1 though?
Ohio State.
No.
Auburn.
The
Ohio State.
folks ain't got all their teeth. How about that?
Is Auburn
Bama.
even in this?
Bama.
Alabama.
West
So-
Memphis people.
Meth
Okay, so why is Alabama number 1?
Because their
they're
damn
fucking-
coach.
Because they're out. Shit, I got to watch my
Nick
mouth. They're
Saban.
Alabama.
Nick
They're
Saban.
Alabama.
Nick Saban.
When has Alabama not been considered preseason top 5?
Look, everybody
Georgia
here,
whooped that tail last year.
No, Georgia got their ass beat in the SEC
Listen,
championship game.
everybody
They did.
here.
They did that on purpose so they both
If
be in the
somebody walked
championship
into
game.
your home, put a gun to your head, and say, "Who's going to win the national championship?" Everybody here say Alabama.
Alabama.
Yes.
They're going to compete. They will be
Buckeyes.
in the play. All
It would, no,
Buckeyes.
sir. It wouldn't be the
Buckeyes.
Buckeyes. I
All right,
appreciate
Buckeyes.
it.
Gary was like,
Alabama.
Gary was roll tide.
Hold on, I
Yeah, bro,
got the Buckeyes number 1 on my list. Somebody
No, you
walked to
don't.
my house, put a gun to my head, and said, "Who's gonna win?" I say Alabama.
Alabama. That's right.
Right.
All right.
Yes,
All
like,
right.
oh, Godfather Nick Saban.
One more thing. All right, here we go. We're going to do rapid fire for the college football. Gary, who's the one team not in the top 25 that should be? Go ahead.
I'm going to say a surprise team that's going to jump in the top 25.
Yep.
Just because they give Ohio State a lot of problems. Indiana. Watch.
Whoa. Tell
Watch
us about
this.
that. Why is Indiana?
Because they're the only team that gives Ohio State
All right,
problems.
DW, who's the team not in the top 25 that's going to be there?
Our top 25.
Yep.
LSU,
You stole my pick. Why is LSU?
the SEC, man. It's just tough. You can play there. You can play anywhere.
Fortenberry. What's the one team not in the top 25 that's going to end up in the top 25?
BYU.
Why you say
I
that?
like it.
Because they're Mormons.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
I go with LSU. All right, next is college football playoffs. There's only 4 teams going to make it. I think we all agree it's probably going to be Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia. Who's the 4th team to make the playoffs? Gary.
Let me look.
Oh, geez. Let me think.
You got 5, 4, 3.
Notre Dame.
2. Notre Dame. I agree. DW. Who's the 4th team going to make it?
With one
you
loss.
got Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia. Who's the 4th team? 5, 4.
Michigan.
Come on. Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan will sneak in.
Tell me
there.
why. Why Michigan?
Man, I don't have a clue. I just
Fort Berry.
I think they're going to sneak.
They're not
going
going
to
to make it. Oh, I'll say
Fort
beat
Berry.
them.
Who's the 4th
Well,
team to make it to
I
college
went different
football
than Notre
playoffs?
Dame. That was my pick. I wanted to go different.
Oh, y'all hated me on Notre Dame. Let me hear you.
I would love to put Arkansas as dark horse. I'm gonna say USC.
USC. I like the pick. Tell me why
that's not
USC.
Pack. It's the pack. Who else is going to compete against them?
Oregon.
Nah, no way.
So I mean, you could run your conference. Like,
Yes.
that makes a big difference.
No,
right?
they can run their
Yeah.
Whoever comes out of the pack is going to make.
Yeah, I
it.
mean that makes a huge difference.
They're going to make the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so folks, here we are. We just gave you the Life from the Patio Top 25. We talked to you about OnlyFans. We talked about how OnlyFans can be more than just showing your buttholes, right, Fortenberry?
Yes, but I'm leaning towards the butthole.
You're leaning toward the buttholes. We talked to you about the Build Back Better / the Inflation Reduction Act.
price is going to get better in about halfway through 2023, guys.
And now we're going to play you out. But you know what? Before we play you out, what you got to do? DW, what we got to do tonight? If you're listening to this, what you got to do? You got to hit the like button.
You got to like it. And
You got to hit the like button.
Can they subscribe too?
They can subscribe.
They can subscribe.
I
I'll
thought
tell
we
you
were
what.
going to ask them to send
give me
us bottle of
I'll tell you
whiskey.
what, everybody, go online, check out MontereyProject.com.
Check out Marty Ray.
He's
Yeah.
numero uno.
Numero uno.
He was nice enough to give us rights to his music, and he is apparently a good dude.
Walk me to the riverside and lead me while my mother cried. 'Cause somebody done took from an outlaw. Take my picture down
to
from
the
courthouse
Shut up,
wall.
Jamie.
Nope.
Living in the
Let me get them 5
clouds
stars.
and rain
Because look, we ain't doing this without you. You know you want to listen to Life.
Outlaw.
I'll take 4.5.